Greetings, the bulk handling guy here. What happens when we have already a facility in place, a congested facility, a facility with mixers, feeders, all kind of machinery, sieves, sifters, machinery that we use on our daily basis in order to classify, convey, and mix materials. But we'll still need to add an extra feeding line to reach our silo, mixer, or any other, or another feeder, so to speak, right? We have to add some new product to our production line. We mostly can say that we have three different options. This is the three options that we want to present you with today, in which we are introducing a third option, an option which we think it's interesting, that was a customer suggested to us, and then as we applied it, we found out that it was really interesting. Okay, so a classical option would be you have to fit that line, and you use a belt conveyor to convey your product to a bucket elevator. Okay, what we have here, if we use a belt and a bucket elevator, is we require a certain height, okay, because the bucket elevator requires at least 1 meter, 1.5 meters, or more or less, depending on the type of bucket. For those buckets that go down, and then as they go up, they can collect incoming material, right? There's some dust production because it's difficult to close that feeding point between the belt conveyor and the bucket elevator. So these are some setbacks to this well-known and cheap, not expensive technology that we all know, all right? A second option, a way to improve a little bit, this first option will be to use a screw conveyor instead of a belt conveyor, right? Then we can close the connection between the conveyor and the elevator, be that an elevator as drawn here or a bucket elevator. In both cases, we can connect that quite in a satisfactory way, so we don't have dust, and we have gained some height, okay, which confirms a more compact solution, right? But we can then even improve that, as said, with a solution that the customer suggested to us, in which we will be using a Bearingless screw conveyor. This is a solution that you can find in our last video in the top right corner. It's a screw conveyor without bearings, so that you just decrease the possibility to have a jam with your product. So this screw conveyor can directly feed into the inlet hopper of the elevator. We can do that if we use a nose elevator, since a nose elevator can be fed and can self-feed from almost ground zero. So then we have the screw feeding into the inlet hopper. This is very well closed, no dust production here, and as we can see, we have lowered the height required, even regarding this solution here with a screw conveyor with an outlet in the lowest point. We require even less height. We don't have dust here, and what we have is a very simple solution, because we just have to connect this with the screws, and that's all. So this is the three situations that you can have when you have to add an extra feeding line to your production line, and we hope you find it interesting. You have some comments, please let us know below. Please like, share, and as always, if you haven't done so, please subscribe, and see you in the next video.